The topic of this podcast is incontinence supplies. If you, a friend, or a loved one is suffering from incontinence, this article will provide you with information about some of the available products. There are many types of incontinence issues, and the causes of incontinence vary. Some incontinence problems are age or injury related, while other causes are related to medicines, diet, or emotional issues like stress. There are two categories of incontinence: 1. Urinary, and 2. Fecal. If you have identified either problem, your first line of defense is to consult a physician or a specialist. If after consulting a medical professional you are unable to resolve issues with medical intervention, this article will provide you with some information pertaining to supply items that may prove helpful. The first line of defense for individuals living with bladder control problems may be reusable underpads. Reusable underpads are used to protect furniture. Underpads are made in chair sizes and bed sizes. Most homes and businesses protect their furniture by placing these under bed sheets or cushion covers. In doing so, one minimizes the risks of ruining expensive mattresses, seat cushions, and upholstery. Some of the pads have an ibex layer, which whisks away any moisture to help prevent skin problems for individuals contained to a chair or bed. In most cases, underpads have a back layer made of waterproof vinyl or polyester. Most all underpads have a middle layer that helps contain wetness and trap fluid. Bladder control pads, for the most part, are designed to go under or into underwear. This author is well versed on some of the major brand names like Tranquility, Dignity, and Depends. After studying products and discussing products with customers throughout the years, this author feels that the Sir Dignity and Lady Dignity product lines are excellent. It is important to note that there are many other large corporations manufacturing these types of products. For example, Tennel, Medline, Attends, First Quality, and Covidien Cadal are all excellent corporations carrying incontinence products, just to name a few. Bladder control pads generally are accessible in regular duty, heavy duty, and overnight strengths. The daytime pads tend to be thinner and not quite as absorbent as the nighttime and heavy-duty products. During the day, when individuals are awake, they generally tend to have more control over their bladder than they do at night. Most individuals desire slimmer fitting pads during the day so as not to expose their needs underneath tighter fitting clothing. Two popular brands are Poise and Dignity. At night, individuals with bladder control issues may want to utilize all through the night strength pads. Washable or reusable briefs are made in different sizes and types. They are sized based on hip and waist measurements, and often come in sizes like small, medium, large, and extra large. Essential Medical's pants are designed in pull-on and snap-on styles. A person's physical abilities often dictate style selections. Belted shields are excellent because they can be worn with one's own undergarments for additional protection. The shields can fit hips that are up to 65 inches in size. The belts are reusable and the pads are disposable. Disposable briefs or pants. Depends is a solid producer of disposable briefs or pants. The Depend line is specific to men and women. They are sized based on waist and hip measurements. Weight is also a factor. More information on products like Depends for women or Depends for men can be accessed at medicalhealthsupply.com. I like the Depend product line because the company has a professional online learning center where customers can learn more about products, bladder control issues, and incontinence. The online learning center is well done. Disposable adjustable briefs. Disposable adjustable briefs are also purchased by size. Waist and hip measurements are needed to guarantee correct size and fit. Weight, again, is also a factor. Depends also makes a good disposable adjustable brief. The tabs on the side make this product easier to change on people with mobility issues. The light gathers around the leg assist in leak protection. with the added benefit of adding to the product's comfort. External catheters. These items are often recommended by a specialist. In many cases, a doctor's prescription is required to purchase these items because training and accessorizing is necessary. For example, one often has to learn about tubing and leg bags after purchasing these items. Catheters come in both one-time use and reusable styles. The Texas condom catheter is utilized for men. Straight catheter styles can be used for either men and women. The straight Foley catheters are the most common. Some of these items are covered by health insurance, whereas most of the other items discussed herein are not covered. Cleanser and skin protection items are also important for people with incontinence issues. Skin is the largest organ in the body and should be protected to maintain good health. The classics, in my opinion, are hard to beat. Petroleum jelly is different to improve upon from a price and product perspective. I'm also a large fan of Ecofor, a product manufactured by Eucerin. Convatec, Smith & Nephew, and Medline also have some nice commercial products. Elavesta products are among the best retail products in the industry. Tranquility also makes an excellent disposable wipe. The important thing to remember about skin maintenance is to keep skin clean and keep it dry. Moisture can cause skin breakdown, rashes, and burns. Damaged skin is not only uncomfortable, but it can be very painful to individuals with incontinence issues. Unclean skin surfaces can cause sores and infection. It is important to dry and clean skin to restore health. Always protect skin that is exposed to wetness and irritation. This is particularly important at bedtime, when an individual with incontinence issues is most at risk for prolonged exposure to moisture. Bed alarms. In some cases, it is necessary for individuals with incontinence issues to purchase bed alarms. Bed alarms detect moisture and wake individuals from sleep. Alarms can be helpful on two levels. They waken the person with the incontinence issues so that they do not sleep in wetness. Secondly, they are often helpful in the retraining process. In particular, some individuals are repeatedly alerted to a bedwetting episode. Stop bedwetting altogether. Incontinence is a difficult topic to discuss, but for millions of Americans, incontinence is a frustrating and embarrassing reality. Individuals who have incontinence issues often suffer from a lack of confidence, a loss of self-esteem, and sometimes depression. It can be caused by illness, age, childbirth, diet, stress, or injury. Always contact a professional if incontinence is an issue. There have been many breakthroughs in the field of incontinence, and a specialist should be approached with questions or concerns. For a complete transcript of this podcast, log on to our blog at blog.medicalhealthsupply.com, where you will find more information.